Okay, so this is going to be the drain stitch. Make sure you anchor down the sponge with a piece of tape so it doesn't slide all over the place. And also, if you want to moisten your sponge with some water, just dampen it, don't saturate it, to kind of help make it easier to work with. So for the drain stitch, I'm going to go ahead and grab my suture. Okay. And then I'm going to go probably about a ½ centimeter from the drain stitch into the skin. And what I'm going to do is just make essentially like a simple interrupted suture. And I'm going to pull that through. Then what you're going to want to do is keep both ends fairly long because you're going to be wrapping this around the drain itself. So I usually cut off my needle on the one end so that I do not stab myself. So I went and cut that off. So if you look at my ends, they're about the same length. Okay. So then I'm going to put a tie in. And when I am tying, I am leaving a space at the bottom here. So you can kind of see that space there. And the purpose for that is so that when you go to remove it, you have a place to go in. If you suture it and anchor it all the way down, it's very difficult to remove. So I tied my knot and I left that space. And then I'm going to take these 2 pieces of string and I'm going to wrap them around. And so just wrap it around and wrap this one around. And then once these are wrapped around, you can see them wrapped on the actual tube now. You're going to tie this part, and this part you're going to tie it tight. So it's anchored down to the tube itself. Okay. And I can cut. So I have my drain stitch in, it is anchored tightly to the tube, and then when I go to take it out, you can see this area here is very easy to cut, and I can cut that, and then that suture slides out, and then the drain is very easily removed.